In a small town, there lived a young woman named Amina. She was known for her kind heart and gentle smile, but lately something weighed heavily on her mind. As she sat alone on a bench in a lush green park, her thoughts swirled like leaves in the wind. Amina stared at the ground, her heart feeling heavy, and her spirit lacked the joy it once had. Amina loved her faith and always tried to follow its teachings. She remembered a saying of the Prophet Muhammad, "Your body has a right over you." It echoed in her mind, reminding her that taking care of herself was as important as caring for others. Yet, Amina struggled. She was feeling anxious and overwhelmed with daily life, and she did not know how to talk about it. One afternoon, as the sun began to set, a wise old man named Mr. Hassan approached her. He had seen Amina sitting quietly for days. He sat beside her on the bench and smiled gently. "What troubles you, young one?" he asked. Amina hesitated but felt comforted by his kind eyes. "I feel lost sometimes, Mr. Hassan. My mind is heavy with worries, and I don't know how to handle it." She looked down, ashamed of her feelings. Mr. Hassan nodded thoughtfully. "It is okay to feel this way. Our mental health matters too. Islam teaches us to seek balance. Just as our bodies need care, our minds need care as well." He shared stories of companions of the Prophet who faced struggles and how they found peace through prayer, community, and seeking help. His words sparked a small flame of hope in Amina's heart. "What should I do?" she asked, looking up at him. "First, do not hide your feelings. Talk to someone you trust. Share your worries." He advised, "Spend time with loved ones, pray, and take time to recharge. Remember, you are not alone in this struggle." Slowly, Amina began to understand the importance of her mental well-being. She started reaching out to friends and family, expressing how she felt. With each conversation, her burden lessened. She learned to pray with intention, finding strength in her faith. As the sun set, casting a warm glow around them, Amina felt lighter. She realized taking care of her mind was not just a personal journey, but a vital part of her faith. She smiled at Mr. Hassan, grateful for his wisdom. A new chapter had begun in her life, one filled with hope and healing. Title: Seeking Support is Not Weakness, but Strength. One sunny afternoon, Amina sat on a park bench, feeling lost and unsure. She had been dealing with some challenges in her life, and the weight of them made it hard for her to smile. Her mind raced with questions. How could she move forward? Was it okay to ask for help? Just then, her friend Samir arrived. He had a warm smile and a kind heart. Amina felt a little lighter knowing he was there. "Hey, Amina, you look deep in thought," he said as he sat down beside her. Amina sighed and said, "I've been feeling overwhelmed lately. I don't know what to do. I feel weak asking for help." Samir looked at her and nodded, understanding her struggle. "You know," he began, "in our faith, seeking help is not seen as a weakness. It's a sign of strength. The Prophet Muhammad taught us about shura or consultation. It's always good to talk things out with trusted friends or family." This made Amina think. She remembered how her grandmother often advised her to lean on those she trusted during tough times. "Really? But what if they judge me?" Amina asked doubtfully. Samir shook his head. "True friends won't judge you. They will support you. We all face challenges. Talking about them can lighten your heart and give you new ideas. Let's talk to Ms. Fatima, our counselor. She is wise and kind." Amina hesitated but felt a spark of hope. "Okay, I'll try." The next day, they visited Ms. Fatima. Amina sat in her cozy office, surrounded by books and bright paintings. She shared her worries, and to her surprise, it felt good to let it out. Ms. Fatima listened carefully and offered guidance with gentle words. "Remember, Amina, sharing your burden can help you see things clearly. You don't have to face everything alone." Amina smiled, feeling lighter after the conversation. She realized that asking for help brought her closer to her friends and community. It was not a sign of weakness, but a brave step toward healing. From that day forward, Amina understood that seeking support was part of being human. She felt grateful for the friends and community around her, ready to face whatever life threw her way. Seeking help, she learned, was truly an act of strength,